In a storm and all the cell phone batteries have died, there's still one way to communicate, and that's ham radio. Tampa Bay hams are amateur radio operators. They're demonstrating for the public this weekend. Mike Fletcher, one of those ham operators, you're in the studio with us this morning. Thanks very much for joining us on this week of remembrance for what you guys do. And this is a very important sort of how you provide this.
Well, thank you, Bill. We actually are operating an annual contest or event, which we call Field Day. And this is an event where different clubs and organizations around the country all set up as a simulated emergency situation. So we try to operate with standby power, generators, batteries, what have you, and in conditions that aren't our normal operations. So we set up in tents, trailers, what have you, and try to contact as many people as we can across the country, and that helps us test our emergency preparedness and our ability to actually set up and deploy to an event should we need to.
And this really is that old school technology that will be working when all of our newfangled stuff and the grid goes down.
Well, but the ham radio primarily does not use infrastructure. A ham radio is simply a radio that you turn on and operate, and you set up an antenna. It can be a wire thrown through the trees or what have you, and you can communicate to other people. So it doesn't depend on the cell towers, the satellites. So we have other technology that we use. We have infrastructure that we use. There are actually ham radio satellites. There's ham radio on the International Space Station. But this is so we can set up and operate without using that infrastructure and be able to communicate when everything else is down.
And really it is, as we head into this storm season, the emergency needs for this are really what you guys, that's the backbone of why you're around.
That's true. That's what this exercise is about, so we can practice our skills and learn how to do those things and be prepared.
You also brought another piece of equipment out here. Talk to us about this big light. This is something that's needed as well.
Well, you know, in an emergency, one of the things that you lose quite regularly is power. And without power, of course, you can't see. So being able to operate day and night, you need to have a light so you can tell what's going on.
You've got the portable ham radio set up. You've got the base station here. And all of this is going on this weekend. You're trying to talk to folks around the world.
That's right. Our operation is set up. Our operation is at 7801 North 22nd Street at the Tampa Amateur Radio Club headquarters. And everybody's welcome to come by. And ham radio is pretty easy to get into now, so come by and see us, and you can get on the air. We'll put you on the air and try it out.
All right, and you can talk to folks all across the world, across the country. Mike, thanks very much for stopping by.
Thanks for having us.
Appreciate your service for us. And if you need any more information, you can head on over to abcactionnews.com, and we'll hook you up.